My name is Kawasaki. I'm a Mercedes brand ambassador. I'm at the LA Auto Show and I have a very, very special guest. This is Steve Cannon. He's the CEO of Mercedes-Benz USA.
Guy, how you doing?
Thank you, thank you. So this is social media. Here we go. Okay?
All right. Let's give it a roll.
So I bet everybody wants to know, like, what's the favorite part of this job that you have? I mean, are you a kid in a candy store every day?
I am a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
You know, it's the product. I mean, we're in the middle of our biggest product offensive in the company's history. So we're rolling out one new model after the other, and it's kind of like your children. You can't pick your favorite because you love them all. So from new entry products like the CLA and the GLA that are around $30,000, they're designed to bring new people into the brand, and that's exactly what they're doing. You know, all the way up to my box. We've got GTs. This is fine. This is an AMG world premiere right here.
Edition
it's
one.
The C63 Amg. 500 horsepower, fire breathing, built for the track.
Matte?
It's AMG matte finish, so it's a little bit of a stealth weapon.
So LA.
But to be able to go from entry luxury to pure performance to ultra luxury in the Maybach, I mean, we've got the broadest and tallest palette of product offering out there. So that's what makes it exciting.
Fantastic. What's the first Mercedes-Benz you fell in love with?
You know, my first experience was a 190E. Back in, geez, it was the late 1980s, and a buddy of mine, we were still in the Army, and we were returning from our basic training, and he had a fire engine red 190E 2.6, and we drove across the country from Fort Sill, Oklahoma, which is where I did my training, all the way to New York City. And so that was my first experience. Fell in love with the product, sort of German engineering, and had no idea that just a few years later, after I got out of the service, that I just started with Mercedes-Benz.
So let's say that you're going to the Grammys or something like that, right? Obviously, you can have any car you want from Mercedes. Do you get driven in a Maybach, or do you pull up in an AMG GTS?
I pull up in a GTS. For me, I mean, I love driving. I've had the great fortune of doing AMG driving events on some of the best tracks in the country, and there is nothing more exhilarating to get into these machines and see just how far you can push them. I mean, most people never understand the full capabilities that we build our cars to, so the GTS is one of our most sophisticated AMGs out there. First purpose-built AMG from the ground up. We often take existing Mercedes-Benz products like this, and then they tune them up for pure performance. The GT is built from the ground up, and so that's where I'd show up.
So is that your daily driver?
I rotate. What's so nice is one day I'm driving home in a GT, and then it's a G-Wagon, and then it's a Maybach or an S-Class or an S-Coupe, and it's kind of funny because I've got a lot of kids, so I've got my own little social media audience, and I know I'm driving a hit when they all come out and they take a picture and they post it on Instagram. So I kind of get the thumbs up on whatever I'm driving.
Basically, every day it's good to be Steve Cannon Day.
I'm very grateful. It's pretty darn good. I'm not going to complain about a thing.
So now we know you pull up to the Grammys in an AMG GTS. What happens if you go and you've rented Sears Point, or you've rented Laguna Seca, and have any car? Which car do you take on that?
That's again, I'd go back to the GTS just because it's brand new, it's purpose built for the track. But some of these, you talk to professional drivers, the C-Class is so fun. The handling of this car, it's light, it's maneuverable. I mean, you can really have a lot of fun in this car. So it's not like there's only one car to choose to be kind of at the top of the racing food chain. We offer a whole variety. And the C63, 503 horsepower, pretty fun.
Well, I mean, in essence, this is a GTS with a back seat, right?
That's right. That's right.
It's the total badass.
And this looks like our Mercedes-Benz C-Coupe, but it's a wider body, it's all new sheet metal, it's a different transmission, it's a different engine. This is a completely different car. So maybe to the uninitiated, they might put them next to each other, and outside of the more aggressive styling and the body kit, people would say that's the same car. It's a completely different car, engineered in every way for pure performance.
All right. So last night you unveiled the SL. What makes the SL so special?
Well, it's kind of was our first icon, one of our first icons, and especially in a place like LA, where the SL was the car of the stars, from Sophia Loren to Clark Gable. I mean, this was our entry into pop culture. And honestly, we've been a part of pop culture ever since the SL. So to now be coming back and to, in LA, debut world premiere the SL, it's just like, it's natural habitat. So it's a great opportunity for the brand.
Fantastic. Now that I know you're such an AMG GTS fan, so what do you have your settings on? Is it like, is it like comfort? Or is it Sport 1 or Sport 2 or race?
So I rarely get to do race except when I'm on the track. I love Sport Plus. If I'm just commuting to work and I have my cup of coffee with me and I don't want to wear it, I'm in comfort mode. And in comfort mode, the GT is a daily driver. It feels it's got a stiff. It's built for the track, but it's very, very comfortable on the road.
So now we know what the suspension and all that's set at. Do you have it on, loud or louder?
I love loud. So to me, that feedback, that auditory feedback with the engine, and the downshifts. It's beautiful. To me, it's great, and our engineers pay so much attention sort of to the fine tuning of the engine sound, because that's a part of the brand. I mean, that's the AMG brand is about performance, and it's not just performance that you can see and that you can feel. You want to hear it as well. So it's about appealing to every single one of those senses, right?
Amen, yeah. So a lightning round. Okay, I'm going to give you two choices.
Okay.
Pick one of the other.
All right.
So matte or metallic?
Matte.
Okay. How about leather or Alcantara?
Alcantara.
Alcantara. How about coupe or convertible?
Convertible.
Okay. iOS or Android?
iOS.
iOS. Okay. Steak or sushi?
Sushi.
Okay. And the most important one, Sean Connery or Daniel Craig?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going old school on this one. Sean Connery. He's my favorite. I haven't seen the new movie, Spectre. I got to go see it. It's on the top of my list. But I'm going Sean Connery.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. I know you got a lot to do here.
Awesome.
Thanks for being
Enjoyed it. Thank you.